ago. Microphone's plugged in there. Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Hello.
Esther and I are here. We are painting. Ooh, the slidey chairs. That's what it's about.
Whoa. Careful. This boy's going crazy.
We are getting ready to get started here. We got a lot of paintings to work on. We got another order. We got lots of things going on. So.
Let me light my candle of the day.
Oh, let's go over to your.
We have.
Oh, do you want to do it on this camera?
Yeah, I already angled my camera down.
All right.
We got sand and fog, winter pine. Got this from the Life Church ladies' tea that they do every Christmas.
Okay.
Fun stuff. Hopefully they do it this year. I don't know how it's gonna work. I think last year, in the height of all this craziness, they did like an online stream thing. So hopefully we can do it in person this year.
Yeah.
All right, let's get her lit. Booyah. Whoa, it's crackling.
Sound is good. I was just double checking the sound real quick. We're all set. I'll be getting some vibey music going on. That was our intro music.
Okay.
Let's get the vibes going.
Let me show them what I've got going on.
All right.
How you do that?
Let's show them.
Ta-da! I just did this little thing. So we got some cute little mushrooms, little snail boy that I came up with. Cute. I'm excited. These are gonna be red mushrooms. Gonna be cute. Give me where's that other one that I had? Oh, this one. This hopefully George is gonna finish today. We just need a background, a couple more details, and it'll be good to go. So this one and this one that we finished a little while ago, I'm gonna be shipping tomorrow. So, good stuff. I just got my keys back. We went to our parents' house for Father's Day and all that jazz. And then I left my purse, which had my keys in it. So I was without a car for, what day is it? Oh, for like 3 days. It was Sunday and it's Wednesday. Goodness. So yeah, got my car back. I need to do some shopping. So maybe I'll shop after this. I don't know. Oh, I also just booked a hotel by Lake Tahoe for next month. We're gonna go to Reno for my sister's wedding. So we decided to make a little trip out of it. So that'll be a fun video.
And you know what? Speaking of that,
yes,
is I think we should roll that into also being our wedding pictures. I really do. It's not that far away. Tahoe is a beautiful spot. We're there for 5 days now, 4 days.
True.
I think that is a good idea. There's these wedding photos. Esther didn't wear her wedding dress for our wedding. She wasn't getting married to somebody else. It wasn't a wedding for a different wedding. It wasn't a dress for a different wedding. It was simply the dress was bought at a different time and the wedding was done a little sooner than maybe we thought and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, we wanted to take like full on like wedding photos or like before the wedding, like destination, elopement, those type of photos. We wanted to do that at some point. And yeah, so I thought that might be a good idea. What do you think?
I have never been to Lake Tahoe, so I don't know what it's like out there.
Look, pull up some photos.
But yeah, now that you mentioned that, I hadn't thought about that. I was thinking of a whole separate thing and stressing out about trying to find a
we'll bring the clothes that we need. We're out there. The person to take photos, we're not that far now, It's like 3 hours.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not that far.
Anyway. One out of the lines here. I hate when I do that.
Oh yeah. Esther's going outside of the lines, guys. Back over to Esther. I'm gonna get started on a couple things, but we'll go back over to Esther for a second.
Now that I mess up, you're gonna go over to my cam. Nice. Alright, little snail boy's base is done. We're gonna give him some stripies on his little shell. And let me just pull up the photo, my reference photo. Where did it go? Alright, let's see. Images. Mushrooms. There's my reference photo. Oh, you know what? I think I had it.
What's from the reference
already.
photo?
Why not?
I don't know. Just where you don't want to be like the commissions and stuff. Like we're stuck to do a certain thing. Like you just want to be free with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I added a snail boy.
Oh, okay.
I just want to see kind of where I didn't put in the stems of some of the mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
So I just wanted to kind of see what was going on.
So I'm starting a new one. Well, this is not the new one. You guys know this one. But I'll be starting a new one for a new commission that was ordered. My camera's looking a little dirty. Let me fix it.
Alright, to mix up some color.
Better. So I've got this new one. It's just the skin that's just started, but it's a new commission, and we will be messaging him that we're working on it on live. Very exciting, very exciting. Always fun to have a new painting to do. We've had many, but that's what we like to do. So I don't know what I'll be starting on. This one's we're finishing it up, very close to being done. Really, actually, the veil and the background is really it. This one's looking really good. There's a couple details, but yeah. So those are the main things. So we're both painting a lot right now. We'll be going back and forth between us. Let's see what Esther's doing.
Starting on this mushroom. Mushrooms are very trendy right now. So I figured, like what's it called? Like cottage something.
Okay.
Style, fairy garden
Okay.
type stuff is trending. So I was like, you know what? Let's do some mushrooms.
Smart.
Gotta be trendy, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna have to look up some people's wedding pictures at Tahoe and see if that's what I want to do.
Good idea. All right.
started over there?
Yes, I am. What, am I taking too long for your liking?
I mean, you're just awful quiet over there.
Oh, I'm usually...
Which is rare.
Oh.
Can I have that tube of black paint next to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
All right. Yeah, usually. Obviously, I'm very talkative. So, yeah, we got this one background, and then the other one. So I guess I'll finish this one off. We're very close to being done.
Yeah.
So how was your day today, Esther? Not like I didn't see you or anything.
Pretty
We've
good.
been
Oh, I got my keys
together.
yesterday, so it wasn't 3 days.
Okay.
It was late yesterday though, and then we went out right after. We went and watched a movie at a friend's house.
Yeah.
Today I didn't do much. Did some chores, cleaned the bathrooms, did some laundry. Not a whole lot else, to be honest.
Yeah.
I posted on our painting Instagram and collected a couple photos, and I realized we do these paintings and then we like ship them off as soon as they're done. So there's so many that I completely forgot we even did.
Oh yeah. There's actually been a lot.
And I'm like, whoa, we be talented or whatever. But I forget all the stuff
guess
we've
so.
done. Do you have the teeny tiny brush over there, the rigger?
Yeah.
Can I use it real quick? Oh, thanks.
All right. I'll finally get going here.
It's about time.
So we've just got some grays in the jacket that I'll be working on. And not in the jacket, it's more so in the shirt. It's basically under the jacket. So I've got just some grays. Separate the collar from the rest of the shirt. Pretty much as quick as that. Okay, you can't really see it very well. Let me zoom up on that. Show you what I'm doing there. Okay. So I was just throwing in that little bit of color. A little bit of gray. There's a little bit of the green part of the suit that I kind of missed. Not missed, it's kind of like part of his vest. So it's all folded under there. I'm gonna get it in there right now though. There we go, got that. But yeah, as you can see, very close son. I could do a little to his hand, a little more to his hand there. That's holding her hand. There's a little more shading that could be done. Right in through there, the knuckles. A little dark for the wrist, a little separation there. Yeah, most of the skin's done. This one is for one of our new partners. Very excited. Love doing commissions, but it's kind of the whole idea is that partnering with the photographers. We just love the idea of that. So when we get the new partners, which I talk to a lot of photographers, if you're a photographer and you're interested, let us know. I do have more to do to her hair though. I'm just realizing I forgot that I was saving a certain part of her hair to do at the end after I finished the second layer of skin, the darker layer of skin. I was forgetting about that, but I'm gonna do it now because there's some white spots left, and she has some very, very thick hair.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be going through with that, and then I'll do the background, and then it'll be done. So let me get that going. She has some very dark hair here. It's getting purple at this part. So I'll actually be putting some black and blue into the color as well. Let's see how Esther's snail's going. Oh, it's out of shot a little bit.
Oh, sorry, I'm kind of
No, it's no problem.
pulling it around so I can see.
And your hand's also right in the way. So be free with moving your camera around. So you should bring this. Here, I'll go back to mine real quick.
I'm trying to focus, sir.
That's okay. So you look over there and see, okay, what is it? Because it's mostly getting your hand.
It's also really hard for me to see.
Oh yeah.
And I knew that it was on yours, so I was trying to do my thing.
You want to turn this so I can see what.
Perfect.
So here's Esther's snail. Oh, there you go. Very
This
nice.
is looking kind of cute. It's getting some stripes. I was like right in the mic. Guess I shouldn't be humming as I start screaming.
You can sing. I'm sure people would like that. We used to sing a lot at open mics.
Yeah, that was fun.
That coffee shop actually is closed now.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Isn't that sad?
Hopefully their other locations are still going. Is that the second one that's close to us that closed? So
Really? The one in the veranda closed as well? I
the
forgot.
veranda closed like right
Soon
after
after it
it was
opened.
closed.
Yeah, that was sad.
And then Walnut Creek closed, and then I know they have another one. I don't know what city it's in, but
Mm-hmm. So her hair gets very dark here. In some of the shaded areas. When I was talking to this photographer about the photo, I kept commenting on the jacket, but I should have made sure to tell her how much I liked the hair too. Because this is actually the photographer, so that's cool. So this is a painting from their wedding, the photographer's wedding.
that we're partnering.
That we're
Not the
partnering
photographer
with.
That took that
No,
photo. obviously.
Right, exactly. That's a whole nother layer there. So it's the photographer that we're going to partner with. She didn't take her own photo.
That would be a little difficult.
Oh, they got timers and stuff. Now, obviously still very difficult. I'm just saying, if there was ever a time to do it. So, just adding in some things here. And noticing more and more of Esther's notorious putting hair wherever she wants. Esther's always just putting hair places.
Well, I get carried away, and then some places you tell me to do stuff like that.
Sure,
like,
but that's
don't really look at the photo, just kind of, you know,
Right.
start to look at the painting and what it needs, and I'm like, oh, hair, you
Mhm.
mean? Start going crazy, and then he's like, oh, don't do that.
And then there's pieces way. There's some stuff way down here. Anyway, I usually come through and at the end and really kind of steady where the hair's going and throw in some final little.
Stuff like that is important because our style doesn't do the faces, so it helps to make it like, oh, that's me.
Right, you really
follow
you really got to follow the other stuff.
details.
Because there's a few things that we do less of. And, that just has to do with how many we're doing and with how many photographers we're working with. I mean, if you have a commission you want to face in, we've done faces, so let us know.
But also our style is just...
Yes, this style. I really enjoy this style. It reminds me of those
little statues.
those little statues that everybody gets. Not precious moments. Those little cartoony looking ones. What are they called?
Yeah, I forget what they're called, but I love those.
Everybody knows. Willow. Something willow. They're carved out of wood, and they have like a modeled face. It has a bunch of texture, but there's no features. Anyway, it's very cool. Yeah, look up willow statue. Do you have your other phone?
Yep.
Yeah, type in willow statue. We'll show you guys what we're talking. Yeah, willow's in the name. Mom has a bunch of them. A lot of people have a bunch of them. Type in willow statue faceless. And then click images, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go over to her cam and show you guys.
Willow tree promise.
Yep. Yeah, just click one.
Oh,
Yeah, just click one. Yeah, whichever one you can see the face. So it reminds us of these. Now these are statues, right? So these are, here, come down a little. Yeah, these are 3-dimensional, right? This is literally a statue. But look at that. That literally looks like our painting, you know? Yeah, super cool. Anyway, people love those. And we thought, actually we weren't like actively thinking of those when we made this, but after we kind of had this style and working with photographers and stuff, we were like, this is people do be, doing that. All right, hair's coming along well. A lot of these white spots I'm gonna fill up. It's really important to leave the light spots when you're doing watercolor, but a lot of times come the end of it, you're just getting rid of them. And not just completely, but I'm just, obviously going off the picture that's next to me here, and a lot of them are simply filled up. And but you do still want to leave them. Oh, you know what? I just thought of this. I need to call a violin maker. He's super cool. My family has used, he makes violins. And students of mine, I always take them to him because he's awesome. And he's local, and he makes violins in his garage.
Wow, I feel like I didn't know he made them.
Most of the ones that we get from him, he has not made. He also rents and deals other makers' violins. If you bought a violin of his, he probably wouldn't these are for students. A lot of them are renting them or buying them, and his violins are like 10 grand, 20 grand. And he sells other people's violins that cost that much too. But a lot of students and young players are getting his instruments, so he will also sell you other people's violins. So I don't think we have owned a John Jordan violin. And his most famous is electric violins. So he makes electric violins, and those are very expensive. All right, hair, skin, done, veil. A little bit of texture to the hand and shirt there. And we're basically ready to go. I'll be doing a background now. Now, you guys have seen our backgrounds. Very exciting. For this one, I don't know what color. His suit is green, and there's a lot of green in the background, so I'm not going to do that. But I'd like to kind of do these leaves. We don't do this very often. We've done it a few times. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This like rustic orange browny color. But then, running into another issue where if you turn this black and white, and you guys know I talk a lot about value, if you turn this black and white, these values back here are very close to her skin tone. Okay? And then instinctively what happens is you try to match that color, and then you also match that value. And so what happens is you have a background that's the same as their skin, and this is an issue. We have to do one of two things. We have to either go darker than what's on the edges, or we have to go lighter. You can't have both. Now, of course, we also run into the issue where you have white on the dress, and then you also have skin tone, right? So you have different values, different colors going on here. But usually the dress and the guy's suit is touching a lot of the background, more than a lot of other things. Unless the lady's dress is really big, which does also happen quite a bit. Where's that one? So the thing is you have to play with how it's gonna work, obviously. So this, you see, you have a lot of color touching the dress. Now, what's the dress? The dress is white. What value is that? Very light, obviously. So you can go with a very dark color, right? Now, in this one, we're probably going to have more touching the suit. I imagine, because I'm going to offset. There's a lot of theory that goes into this. I'm going to offset him. He's a darker shape than her, meaning he's taking more command of the composition. He's taking up more room. He's taking up more focal point. Even if he was smaller, I can see he's taller and there's actually more darker space, I understand. But you offset small, dark objects with large, light objects. So because of the angle of this, because he's looking down, because he's looking into the photo, I understand she's looking up and out. But again, he's taking the focal point right here. Okay, they're both equally important, okay, don't get me wrong. But in composition terms, he's really taking the focal point here and he's looking down. So I'm going to be offsetting him with, I wouldn't go this way with the background. You'll notice that a lot of my backgrounds are diagonal, okay? A lot of the backgrounds are diagonal. You can notice a point here and a point here diagonal. And I'm usually doing something with the composition when I'm throwing those backgrounds in there. They're not completely random. So with this one, I'll be going in this direction. Okay, and that has to do with offsetting him. I wouldn't want to put it over there. It's going to get weighted. If I did diagonally this way, the painting is going to be very weighted on this side. So I'm going to be putting the dark under here underneath her dress, and then going up this way, and the other dark, not dark, it'll be a medium tone, medium value. The other part of the background diagonally will be above his shoulder. Now I've done different shapes. The diagonally almost always works. It's like a little diamond shape. Like a little diamond shape. Oh, gross desk, sorry. The glass desk. I took it away and it's just my feet down there. It's like a diamond. Point here, behind them, here, and here. It's a diamond. Okay. So that is the shape. And for this one, I am seeing and wanting the diamond shape. A point here, a point here, a point here, and a point there. So yeah. That's the theory that goes into the backgrounds when I do a diamond shape in the background, and you'll notice that on tons of them. Done other shapes. Sometimes we've done actual shapes. It's quite cool. Like a harsh edge, like a circle or a square.
Those were cool.
Some of those are very cool. We'll definitely bring that back, but again, people start seeing kind of a general look on our page, and it's hard to send them something totally different without like asking them. And we don't usually ask people what they want in the background, again, because a lot of these paintings are going to people that haven't seen them. So yeah.
Well, if they haven't seen them, actually, then we can do.
No, we could also do it. Yes, that's true. Right, exactly. You have both those things. All right, guys. So here we go with the background. I will usually use a slightly larger brush. Got this Neptune oval brush here. Really like it. Has a fine tip, but then it will also have a wider body down there. So very nice, very useful. Especially for these backgrounds. I'm feeling a light pink. I'm going to do kind of like her hair. This color does get used a lot for the backgrounds. But again, these paintings are all going to different people. So I can, whatever background looks nice, I just got to do it, you know? Oh, Esther's doing something really cool here. I'll switch over to her. She's doing a really, doing a really bright spot.
Bright. Mushroom, this is the small one in the back. And then I just added a little dark purple in it while it's wet to kind of do a darker spot.
Talk to us about your theory and stuff, love. I've been over here talking for a long time.
I don't know about theory. One of us is the real artist here.
Whoa,
and the other one is just kind of chilling.
Yo, what are you talking about?
I'm just lifting this while it's wet to move the color around.
She is a real artist. I know for a fact that during these live streams at some point we're going to be spilling large amounts of dark color on a different painting.
Oh, let's not
speak that into existence. I knew she was going to say that.
Most of the color we work with is in a block form, though, so it's pretty hard to.
Oh, I understand.
We only have a couple tubes of paint.
Yeah, that's true.
So we should be fine. That's not going to happen, guys. Don't worry.
I'm putting a little orange in with the red. Lighten up a little bit. Pop back over to me here.
Red. What are you doing with red?
It's like pinky red. It's kind of her hair color I'm doing in the background, but obviously lighter.
I just did orange and red for a very different kind of
Oh, yeah.
bright, so I was like, wait a minute.
All right, so
You
here
want a
comes the
bright red
background. I might have to be moving the painting quite a bit. Just a bit to really get the background to work. So sorry if it goes out of frame a little bit here and there, but the painting comes first.
And y'all come second.
It's just difficult sometimes.
Unless you get a painting, then you'll come first.
Yes. I love doing the lives. It really, really is one of my favorite things.
We used to, when we first started this stuff, do movies and or shows when we painted together, and now we got you guys.
Yeah. We used to watch a show.
We went from getting entertained to
entertaining.
Dang. I don't know how I feel about this swap.
Whoa, what do you mean, yo? You'd rather be watching the movies?
No.
I really enjoy the live, and I don't know. And this has been a common thing through a lot of stuff that I do. I just I like doing it in front of people. I like teaching people. I don't know, an audience of some sort.
Yeah.
I really enjoy a lot of the lessons that I teach are private at-home lessons, so I go to the family's home to teach, and love that. Absolutely love that. And of course, also teaching at the school. You know, you've got a group. So yeah, I doing something like this really speaks to me. Whoa, what?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, nothing. So just getting the background going. And as I do go in with a little bit of plan. You heard I never say it out loud like that, obviously. I just start going, and Esther's like, what are you doing? And then she sees it at the end. But she that's probably one of the first times she heard a long explanation about the background.
I definitely already have heard.
About the diamond and the offset and the small shape and the...
Yes, the offsetting, the small dark with
No way.
large light, yes.
Dang, Esther's been listening, guys. Wait, honestly?
Yeah, of course.
Dang, guys, I feel so special.
This boy thinks I don't listen to him.
Well, I mean, depends on the day, depends on the time.
He's not wrong.
Did I? Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought you were gonna try to collab back on that one. I was like, no, sir. It is always nice when there's sections in between them that the background color can be. I really like that. A lot of times they're too close, and they're not separated by any of the background color. I don't know. I like when there's that little bit of space. I think it. A lot of times while it's drying, I'll go back in and drop some color, and that'll make some blooms, some effects. The background is definitely abstract. There's no question that our backgrounds are abstract. And I'm not even saying you were questioning it. I said that like you were attacking me. Yeah, the backgrounds are abstract. I don't know.
What was the term you used for the overall the other day?
Impressionistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an impressionistic style, impressionistic everything. That word, some people are like, that's not even a word. It's a word, but some people just say impressionist. And I always say impressionistic.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a word there, buddy.
I knew you were going to say that because we've had this conversation before. And
I don't know if we have, but...
Well, type it in, look it up. That's the cool thing, guys. We can
the
know.
Artist, right?
Exactly, that's the thing. Impressionistic is a style, and impressionist is an artist that paints in that style. You just don't often hear the word said. But I used to say it a ton, and people would be like, what are you talking about, impressionistic? It's like, is it that difficult to understand?
Oh.
Love, I told you they're attacking
sassy.
me. I told you they're attacking me.
Where are they? Let me at them.
Sheesh. So it's obviously going to turn out good, but I'll be honest, I don't really like how the background's going right now, but that's how most of the backgrounds go.
What is it
So
saying?
I'll
Let me
just,
investigate.
well, you're going to like it, obviously, but I'm just saying what I'm thinking. I wouldn't like, obviously it's live, so I'm not going to say everything I think because I want people to obviously like the way their painting is going, and they should, but as an artist and watching the artist and us working on it, there's definitely times where I'm like, oh, this looks horrible, but it's just part of the process. I know it's going to turn out good because it going through weird stages is part of it, especially with the background. The background is supposed to have these weird shapes show up and you're like, whoa, what am I going to do with that? And that's the whole fun of the background, is you start playing with it. Like, I'm deciding now that I want a little pink down here. When I'm seeing the composition, I'm seeing how much pink there is and where it is. It's stopping too soon down here. And now I've made that decision. And so now I'm throwing in colors here.
Kind of like when you do the background and it starts to shape the dress as well.
Oh, I love that.
Sometimes you bring the background color into like the veils.
Yeah. And I was actually
sheerness of it.
I was actually just about to bring it into here. Yep, that is true. The background will be brought in often to show the transparent, and that's where it really comes into this. People would also call this like a surrealism, and I always say that word oddly. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Surrealism, I think that's how you pronounce it. Where the background, right, abstract, not real, them real, but I'm melding the two together and getting this. It looks, it's a realistic style, but it's not something that is real. That's surrealism. So it looks realistic. Everything's detailed. It looks like something that is real, but then it's something that isn't real. So like the Dali paintings of the melting watches, right? Everything looks real. Everything's detailed. There's deserts. There's these things. There's these real things, but then the watches are melting, and you're like, melting watches. If you're watching us, like and subscribe. We'll do a painting if you're on live. We'd love to paint something for you. We're both working on some fun stuff. We'll go back to Esther's stuff. She's got a lot going on over there now.
Just did the big mushroom. And I did some of the, let's see if I can line this up correctly, some blends on like the stem and underside to get that started. Oh, gotta stretch. Alright, let's see, what do I do next? I'm trying to, with each new one, remix the red a little bit so that they're not all the same. Exact same
color and the backgrounds on these is definitely a journey. But that's really something that I really like about these paintings is the background.
Yeah, they're kind of.
It's always been something that we've liked. That's one thing that Esther has never wanted to work on.
But I have done it before.
Have you? In one of the ones that we've sold?
I don't know, but I know I did it for the one that I painted
Yes,
for you.
she has, correct. I know, and that's what I was going to mention. I don't think you have wanted to do it one that's going to someone, is what I was saying.
My problem as well is the way I'm painting.
Whoa, careful.
Whoa,
Your
what?
problem. Why are we talking about your problems online?
Oh my gosh.
It'll take us quite some time. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, somebody wants to fight.
Yes, let's fight online.
Anyways, what I was saying
when
was
we're well known enough, guys, we'll do a boxing match.
Exhibit.
Esther against George.
Oh my goodness. What I was going to say is my problem is I have not the right mentality. I don't think I'm good enough. So this painting that I'm doing right now, I know is just for fun. So I'm like not thinking about it too much. I'm just like, yeah, let me try this out.
Having a good time.
But on the ones that are for people, obviously, if I'm slightly unsure of something, I'm like, I'll leave it for George. Which is a problem because then I'm not gonna progress. I'm just gonna stay.
Yeah, that's true.
What I know, I'll keep, and then I won't ever expand.
Ooh, Justin's here. What's up, Justin? Justin Leelisher.
Oh.
He was commenting on the one we did for him.
Oh, nice. This is a problem with knowing. I don't even feel like I know that many people, but whenever you say a name of somebody who's joined, I always think of the wrong person, and then you add who it is, and I'm like, oh. Okay, this candle smells.
Oh, that's
amazing.
a great. Yeah, that's a great smell. So glad everyone's liking that one that we did for you guys. Sorry, I try to watch the stream chat. I hope I replied to you soon to when. Yeah, I was gonna say recently. I had no idea what. I hope I replied to you recently.
Oh my god.
I was trying to think of what word to use. Timely, yeah. That's right.
Yes. You're welcome.
Love you guys too. Hope you're doing good. I haven't seen you in a while. Miss you. I always comment that when I first went to Life Church, the church that we go to, Justin invited me. So thank you, Justin. I had worked at the school for multiple years. Justin and I worked together. And I teach the band at the school. And he was like, hey, you play music. Do you want to come play keyboard? Oh, Mandy's here too.
Mandy, hello.
What's up, Mandy? Yeah, we had a lot of orders recently.
So, I'm working on something just for fun. Because...
well, they're all like in halfway done steps.
Yes. But
Mandy and Justin, if you know anybody that wants a painting, all they got to do is like one of the videos, subscribe, we'll paint them something. They just got to email it to us and we'll paint it on live. So if anyone wants a painting, the people that are commenting and on yours and liking it, let them know that we would like to paint something for them. It's funny you said, hey, Mandy, because I always say hello, hello. And so I just replied hello, hello, but it almost looks kind of cringe, like I was trying to say exactly what you were just saying. But I always say hello, hello when I see people. You know that, right? Yeah. Always. Hello, hello.
Always be saying. I hear you start all your home online lessons.
Yes.
And it's almost always hello, hello.
Hello, hello. I don't know. I always say it twice. I feel like people say hello
you
to
say
me.
a lot of things twice. Like you say, good.
Well, okay, come on. Good. I mean, I feel like that's...
What?
No, I feel like that's normal. Good.
Is it?
I don't know.
Anybody else that does that?
Sheesh. I'm glad you don't know anybody else.
I don't know.
I'm the only person you should know.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what that's... Oh, we've been on Esther this whole time.
Yeah, what the...
Sorry. Back over here. Not the whole time. So there's the background. So as you can see, it came together a lot more. I'll probably do a second layer on it, but I'm going to let it sit. And it's a little hard to tell exactly what it looks like simply because I'm a little close to it. So let me zoom out a little bit. Get the light a little out of the way. There we go. Get it straight for y'all. Yeah, I'm liking that. So again, like how far the background goes is always what kind of gets played with. So I know that when I do the second layer, I'm going to bring this bottom part out a little bit. So yeah. What do you think, Lev? Shush. I'm busy. See, it got a lot better. But the bottom part next to her, I'll change a little bit. Yeah, very close done. Then we'd sign it.
I kind of like the bottom part.
I like it too. It's you could also compare these. Backgrounds to gems, like gem stores or whatever. What I don't know. What do they call those? Geodes. Thank you. You can almost Yeah, you're right. But I can say hello twice. Hello, hello. She's yelling from the other room. She just told me that, I don't know if it picked up. She told me that I'm missing all my words today, and she's absolutely correct. But then she wanted to make sure she also got in there that she's getting them really quick. So, just want to make sure y'all heard that. She is looking for a painting. What were you? I don't even know what you were talking. What painting?
Hello, I'm looking for the painting that I did the background of.
Oh, yes.
Time I've ever done it.
Yeah, she did. So the very first Find Your Hues painting, putting kids to bed, so we have to go, but we shared with friends. Thanks so much, Justin. I know you guys left, but I'm also just gonna comment, reply to you.
Found it.
I'm on me, so you can bend your camera up and talk a little bit about it.
Scoot my stuff out of the way because it's still drawing. Wait, you're on you. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No, I want you to point it up so they can see you and you can talk a little bit about it, because you know we've been down on the paintings for a long time.
I'm about to gear off the camera here. Alright, let's look at this. Let's do that.
Yeah, then you gotta flip it. So yeah, it's a little geode background, looking good. Has some of those cool textures in there. A little hard to see, but there it is. So I'll sign it pretty soon. Then I am going to work on this one a little bit because I told this guy that ordered this one that I would be today. So I'm going to do it and message him. All right, Esther, we're going to flip over to you. I don't think yours is autofocusing. Let's see. Oh, here's Esther. Oh, she's still
Hey,
working.
I said wait
I'm
a
sorry.
minute. Sheesh.
Oh, it is manual. There you go. All right, autofocus is on.
Okay, this is it.
Nice.
Ta-da.
That's a good background. Esther, yeah, Esther's also commented on.
I'm so bad at trying to make it line up.
Because it's backwards. Everything's backwards.
Hello.
So this was one Esther did many years ago, actually. Now at this point, many years ago, it was a gift to me. The very first Find Your Hues painting.
It's kind of bad.
Whoa, relax.
But the background, not that bad.
No, the background's very cool. Well, again, that's why I'm commenting, just so you know, it was years ago. This was,
Look.
you know.
See what I did there? Because we both had white shirts on, and I made this big bright.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And I. No one said you didn't. And oh wait, actually, let me read the chat. Oh shoot, it's coming in quick. It's coming in hot. Esther doesn't know anything. No, I'm just kidding.
Rude.
No, but Esther had commented years ago that she actually doesn't like how much I blend the backgrounds now. Well, what's happening? Oh hi.
Showing you.
Esther commented years ago that she actually because
what's
everything's backwards. Well, I'm just trying to make it straighter, but I mean it more crooked. There we go. Oh look, Baby Yoda there.
Baby Yoda.
Esther commented years ago that she actually likes. We did more backgrounds like this years ago, actually, where there was more defined edge, and you'll see now on a lot of ours where the edge really does. From this far away, it's pretty blended, but it looks pretty harsh. But if you get close, there's definitely lost edges in there, blended away edges. And with this one, obviously, you can see very hard edges. And I really like this. Obviously, it's a different style. But anyway, we've changed styles a little bit, obviously, throughout the years of working on it. But we generally do slightly softer ones. But we used to have these really hard edges. But yeah, so Esther has done backgrounds before. Yeah, the main thing, Esther's very good at the painting, obviously, but it's something that she's not as confident with, which people can relate to, you know. Oh well, I don't know. Oh, okay, this is many years. Oh,
I know it's not bad, but the background's really cool.
You like that?
Yeah, but
this is many years ago, and
the hair trash.
Okay, guys, this is really bad, but it's good. It's good to see these things. So they're like, no, it looks the same.
Well, over camera it might.
Right, no, it doesn't look the same. So
this is framed really awesome too.
Yeah, that was the thing. I started framing a bunch, and there was a whole other part.
No, we just framed 3.
That's a bunch.
And I have them all.
Yes, and we have them all, and it's cool to have. It's not something we'll probably hang, but the double white mat, and there's a spacer, so it's really cool, and it had to do with the shadows that it cast, and we have these actual 3-dimensional. And these got better as well. You'll see little air bubbles and stuff in there. Chris came. What's up, Chris?
Which Chris?
Oh, not a Chris that we know. He's the guy that ordered this one.
Not a Chris that we know.
Well, I mean, we've spoken with him. Chris.
We don't know.
Yeah, not Chris from church. What's up, Chris? We've started it. Glad you think it looks beautiful. I was just gonna message you and let you know we were going. Yes, we've just barely started on it, but we got some of the skin tones ready to go. I'm going to zoom up on it here. You can see it a little bit there. There we are. There's a couple shadows. I wish we could get some of the shadows are just always going to be there a little bit.
I'm going to correct my camera now, so stay on yours.
Not much. Finished work not too long ago. It looks so amazing already. Thanks so much, Chris. Really enjoying it. Got the background outline done, and then starting the skin tones here. I'll bring it up there for you so you can see. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Looks really good. Let any friends and family know. Like and subscribe. We'll paint them something. And also, you subscribed, Chris. So we would love to paint you another thing too. I mean, it says it right there. Like and subscribe equals a paint if you're on live. So if you have some picture of what else have we been doing, Esther? Some plants and things. Anyway, if you have a little extra something you want us to throw in your box when we ship this, Chris, let me know. Let me know.
Is mine? Do I need to flip mine?
Yeah, you'd need to flip it again. All right, so I'm going to be working on Chris's here. Oh, we dropped something.
Sorry.
That's why we have nice cases and everything, because that's kind of part of it. They're all the phones and stuff, everything's suspended. It's made it harder what that new thing has. Yeah.
A problem.
Is it too much?
A little bit.
Okay, we'll work on it.
I need to.
Yeah, Esther has a new mic on her
Maybe if I
phone.
put it in a different spot, but it's making it lopsided in the weight.
Yeah, Esther has a new mic on her phone, so
hopefully that didn't hurt anyone's ears.
I will likely get another one from our wedding afterwards. Awesome, Chris. We would absolutely love to do that. Yeah, we've definitely done engagements of people and then also one from their wedding, which is super cool. Really follows their nice.
Sorry, I'm like trying to.
It's all good. And whoever your photographer was, Chris, for these, if you know them or if they have an Instagram, we'd love if you just reach out to them and say, look at these people that do this stuff, and then my eardrums have exploded. Oh yeah, because it fell. Oh shoot! Sorry. That's actually funny. Yeah, because the microphone is attached to the phone, and the phone fell out of the. That's hecka funny.
Okay, am I the right way now?
Yes, you are now the right way after all this. That's hecka funny, Chris.
Oh my goodness.
Chris is like, yo, my eardrums, deaf. Well, you know what, Chris, your eyes still work fine, so you'll be able to see the painting. There's no sound attached to it, so you're okay. If you are now deafened from the sound, it's okay. You can still see the beautiful artwork, yes?
And I sent paintbrushes flying.
Really? Like knocked over a bunch of stuff? Oh my gosh.
Which is funny because you were just saying.
Yes, exactly. Right? That's what I'm talking about.
Explode paint everywhere, but I think I did something better for us.
Because see, that's basically what I was commenting on. Like if my phone fell, by the way, guys, it's set up pretty nice. I mean, obviously stuff can happen, but your paintings aren't going to be being ruined. Don't worry.
And if they are, that's just our problems. We got to redo it.
Exactly. Oh, 100%. Yes, your painting will be done in a timely fashion and looking very nice. But all I'm saying is, I mean, anything could happen. Gosh, I mean, we've had earthquakes. I mean, something could happen. We're sitting in here painting and house catches fire. Yeah, I'm not sure what.
My daily candles just paintings on fire.
Okay, I should actually start painting. I'm sorry. Chris comes to watch paint and said we deafen him. Okay, so there's a nice crease in the shirt here where I'm gonna follow the elbow up here. And there's a nice crease in the shirt right here that I'm going to follow across.
It's not something you hear.
I know, right? Look at that nice
crease.
crease.
In the shirt. Perfect. That's what
Look at that nice crease. But in these paintings, let me tell you something. The creases in the jackets and the shirts, that's where it's at. But yes, an odd comment. And you'll notice that I'm changing colors throughout the shirt, right? I mean, obviously you think of a shirt, it's one color. I mean, obviously everybody knows there's lots of colors in there, but I'm going back to the palette, switching up the color, adding more. Right now I have a lot of blue. I put a little bit of red in here, dull it down, purple it a little bit, warm it up a tiny bit, and then also black. Blue, purple, a little bit of black. So they go in there pretty hard edges. You might look at that and be like, whoa. But we come back through, and watercolor, you have some time to push. Look at that.
What is
So
that
the hard-
sound?
someone's driving
going
by in some
on like
motorcycle or
a
something.
moped or something? Goodness gracious.
Yeah, it's funny. It sounded like a motorcycle. The engine was like, someone was like, meh. There it goes. It does sound like
You
a little
probably
moped.
can't hear it, but that is very amusing.
Yeah.
It's like
Tiny engine.
Aristocats, you know.
Oh, yes.
The guy
What's his
with
name? What's
little
his name,
side
though?
bunker for the dog. I don't know what he was on. Was he a motorcycle?
It was a motorcycle with the
With, like,
side
the little-
piece. Yes.
Whatever those are called.
Yes. Oh gosh, what's
Classic
his
movie.
name?
Love that movie.
Yeah, Aristocats, amazing.
Music on point.
Oh yeah, big time. What is it called? What's his name? Edgar? No, Edgar's.
Wait, yeah,
Is
right?
Edgar one of the
Creme
cats?
de la Edgar.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. His name's Edgar. We got there, guys. All we had to do was say the line.
Exactly.
I feel like I'm watching magic. You really should have a larger following. Is this your full-time career? Thank you, Chris. Thank you. This is not my
It's my
full-time.
full-time career.
It is Esther's full-time thing. Esther was able to quit her job, and she's here working on stuff like this all the time. This is something that I kind of thought when I was younger would be my full-time thing. I definitely do this a lot, but what has really become my full-time thing is teaching music, which is equally enjoyable.
Artistic.
Yeah, definitely. So I would say if I sat down and told myself I really wanted this to become my full-time thing, I could potentially make it happen. Now, I'm not delusional. I think it would take 3 to 5 years of consistent everyday work on this brand, so to speak, to create this into my full-time gig. But again, it also comes down to what I want my income to be, and different things like that, what I want my days to look like. I live in a fairly expensive place. I live over here in California, close to San Francisco. So I do lots of different things to bring in the income, you know what I'm saying? And this will become a more full-time thing, let me put it that way. We are working steadily towards making this be something to where I don't ever want to quit teaching music. I love teaching music, but it'll be something like a few less students, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A few less things here and there. I actually have some teachers that work for me and teach students of mine. They work for me. I hire them and pay them hourly to teach students of mine. And so, a lot of different things in the works. Coming off of a very strange year with
Especially
COVID and everything.
People like you.
Yeah, especially teaching, and especially
music extras.
Right.
all
Yeah.
Things that with this year everyone was like, all right, drop these. So
Right,
we
big
can
time.
Afford to
Big
pay
time.
rent.
Yeah. Lots of avenues for creative outflow. Yes. That's what we're doing, and the selling more art specifically, but also the YouTube channel itself. So you go on there and there's those quirky, fun videos, but those are kind of what do well on YouTube. So I hope to grow those as well and have the YouTube kind of standalone as well, where you'll notice that this is really called Find Your Hues and our channel's called George and Esther. So I don't know, we're a little too confusing at that point where it's actually harming us in a very small degree, but harming the growth. But we can play our cards right and have George and Esther be a channel that sends people to our other things. You'll notice it says art, Find Your Hues, and then it says music, method, melody down there, the Instagram handles. And that is because we kind of want George and Esther to be something like, hey, this is us, this is our personality, fun, hanging out, doing stuff together, couple. And then, we have these different businesses, these different things that we do. You want a painting? Boom. You want to learn music? Boom. You want to buy a song? I used to write a lot of music. I want to go back to writing music. And so, yeah. Sorry. This is stuff I like. So I'm talking quick. Talking quick and getting excited. So thank you for the question, Chris. I like that kind of stuff. I like business. I like that. And sometimes art, it's difficult sometimes to marry the two. And it's something that I really enjoy. So I do definitely work on the business of it. So yeah, more following to come, Chris. Share it around. We'd love to have a bigger following. Sub to Method to the Melody. Thanks so much. Yeah, Method to the Melody. There's obviously the Instagram and the YouTube, and if you look around there, obviously you'll see that's me, and a lot of instructional music videos. So share it up. Let people know. A good friend of ours who's actually been in some of the live streams, he's like, I'm gonna share this everywhere. He's a good guy. You're a good guy too, Chris. You mentioned this past year was strange. How was the pandemic affected you both? All right, Esther, you can answer that one first. I've been talking a lot.
So, this has only been my full-time thing for like couple months.
Ooh, yeah, a little more than that now. Yeah, a couple months.
I used to work at a retail hobby store, Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby, good store.
So, when all this craziness started, I was at home for like, darn, how long?
3 months, yeah, it was long.
Yeah, like 3 months. And I was a manager, so I still had to go into the store like occasionally.
Check
just
on
so
things.
We'd like run through, make sure everything's still, all the computers are still
There's
running,
many Hobby Lobbies, and the one that she was
not
at.
getting attacked by rodents.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. The one that she was at was the longest closed
Hobby
Lobby in the entire
close,
country.
Last to open.
Yeah, here in California.
So yeah, that was, for me, I was like,
she loved
I'd
it.
worked there for like 5 years. I was like, oh my goodness, a break.
Yeah.
Finally. So, I don't know, that kind of started me on, when am I going to be done with this place after I realized how it was.
Right, and not to diminish, anyone's, feelings of the pandemic and different things like that. But, you asked us our opinion on it. For Esther, it was not a super negative thing.
Very blessed.
Yeah.
Said.
Yeah.
Yeah, and which is not how a lot of people had it. So.
Right, and obviously, prayers for those people and all those different things, and for me it was difficult to now go to kind of how it affected me. For me it was difficult emotionally. Because of my work. My work is I'm lucky enough to do something that I'm passionate about, the art, the music. And so when that was a lot less, it did affect me quite drastically without me even realizing it. It kind of hit me later, and it was difficult. But it's really all coming back now.
But he's still dealing with the effects of it.
Yeah, just a little down, and not even wanting to work on the things that I found fun. So I mean, to put it simply, was the things that I found enjoyable and wanted to work on, I couldn't get the energy or the focus to sit down and work on it. And I all needed something to rejuvenate your soul. Absolutely. Yeah, I needed, and the live stream is epic. I mean, it's really been kind of the thing.
Yeah. It's got us going.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so here's some cool stories right now after talking about some little more difficult stuff. Was we said, okay, we want to start this back up. We were selling many paintings about a year back, many a month, probably 5 a month for a fairly consistent amount of time. And we said, okay, we want to start this back up. We want to do live streams. We want to do these different things. And within 3 days, Chris, including yourself, you were maybe like 5 days later, about 6 days later. But within about 3 days of starting the live streams and doing this stuff again, we had like 6 orders. Like 6 orders in like 3 or 4 days. It was crazy. And some of them were from the people that we've worked with before, but it was just, there was something special about it all happening so close together.
A new partner came out of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of just new people. So
quickly, really quite exciting. So thank you, Chris, for ordering a painting. It means a lot to us. We really enjoy working on this stuff. And how cool for us and for the people ordering, that we're a couple, we're married, and we're working on your engagement photo. I don't know. I feel like that's super cool, right? You guys are...
Yeah, I just saw a post on Instagram this morning that was like, when you buy from small businesses, you're helping people feed their kids, pay rent, do this, not helping some CEO buy their third house.
Sure.
So
and
small businesses are really coming around after this pandemic. Everyone's like, all the small businesses are what closed because they were needing the
Yeah.
people they couldn't stay closed like Hobby Lobby for 3 months and be like, oh, we're still making new stores, we're still
Right.
back at it.
Right. No, big time. And of course there's place and reason for the big business, obviously, and things that it adds and brings. But you know, it's a personable thing. There's big art businesses that hire a bunch of artists and sell paintings of people, you know, and there's that too. But you know, this is really us. This is us right here. We started this a couple years back, and here we go. That's amazing. You guys deserve this. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Well, I hope you can see the folds there. I actually really like how this turned out so far. You can really see the folds there. I'll bring it in slowly. You can really see the folds there in the shirt. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that nice?
Yep.
Yeah, you can really see the folds there, the creases, and that's just really kind of the first layer. Well, actually, you can see I've done multiple layers. Actually, I've built up already.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I do styles different. Sometimes I'd wash in the whole shirt, come back through. But this time, I've been talking. I don't know. I also like painting in this manner. You guys asking questions and talking while I paint, it actually makes me focus better. So I've actually done more detail in a short amount of time in one section.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell this is passionate for you. I don't even know how I stumbled across finding your I think so. Someone I know commissioned. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, sometimes you just stumble across stuff. Someone else commissioned something? That's cool. Do you know who it was? Someone else that commissioned it? I don't know. Cool to know who. So we're going to be wrapping up here in just a moment. It's simple, but there's so much detail. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's this simplicity to it. There's this whimsical is the word I really like for it. It's very whimsical. It's very romantic. I mean, it's very smooth in some places, like the face in the background, and it's an idea. It's whimsical. But then you've got these details in the dress and the shirt and the clothes are actually really where it comes in. Definitely. Well, Esther, show you a little. Oh, very nice. We haven't been over there in a little bit.
Yeah.
Fun.
Got my little
That'll be something to keep working on.
Yep.
What I feel like you should do with something like that is more like a storybook illustration. I feel like you should not model it, but go in with.
Go more abstract. What do you?
No, I don't know. I'm trying to think of how to explain it. Dots. I'll show you some pictures of what I'm thinking, and you can talk about it the next live. But there's a certain style I'm thinking of, and almost nothing is ever completely blended. You can see every edge, and it creates this really cool, this really cool style. So we'll be ending here in just a moment. Thanks so much, everybody, for coming through. We're not done just yet, so if you're here, don't leave.
Trying to blow out more people's eardrums.
I know, right? That was heck of funny. That was so funny. I mean, I don't know how funny it was for the people's that
Yeah, maybe not.
Sorry, I'm not trying to. Love the mushroom and the snail, Chris.
Thank you.
So we're gonna come on here in just a moment. I'm just getting the camera going. It's a little warm up here, so I'm a little sweaty. So sorry, I'm a little shiny.
Ew.
Sorry. I know, right? All right. Well, thanks so much, everybody, for coming through, vibing with us, listening to some fun music, and painting together. Thanks so much, Chris, and a fun painting to be working on. And like I said, it's cool that we're working on you and your fiance there, and Esther and I. Esther actually hasn't worked on this one yet, but she definitely will. Everyone, we work on both all the time. Mm-hmm. So really, really fun. Here's the background of this one. So if you guys saw that, there it is. Turned out really good. We'll be signing this one and working with that photographer. So thanks so much, everybody. Have a fantastic night. These are super fun. And we will see you guys tomorrow. We do these basically every day. We didn't do it yesterday. Yeah. We were out late and whatever. But we do these basically every day. So please come back. Please invite your friends. Please invite your friends and share. Oh, our camera's... Oh, I need to tighten this tripod. Our camera's going down.
Slowly
well,
slipping.
We will see you guys later. Bye.